Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. Good something, guys. Welcome to another live stream trading series. You name it. Uh, Good morning, Luis Bukur, Mayar, SMH, Ricky, Ivan, Mike. Hey guys, Universe. I'm not Paul. Now it's Stefan. It says in the live day trading with Stefan. But yeah, we can look at how. If that is a shitcoin, I won't look at. To be honest, I will ignore every shitcoin. Hey Paul, hey Paul to you. Yeah, I'm going to say hey hello to Paul to you. Hey Paul, how are you, man? Uh, let's give it 3 minutes, 2 minutes, something like that. Hey Paul, hey guys, hey Bukur. If I'll be doing it like this, people will think that I have a disorder, some kind of psychological disorder. Well, in order, hey Paul, there you go. So yeah, Paul is in the chat. I'm not Paul. People will think that I have a disorder or something like that. Speaking about myself with myself. Ah, man, what a time to be alive, guys, no? What a time to be alive. Would have you thought that 4 months, 12 months actually, it's applicable? Yeah, it's applicable. Would have you thought that um, uh, 20, 2023, 2024, 2022? So, yeah, who would have thought that altcoins would go and just take all the liquidity of the previous 1, 2, 3 years? Man, I would have thought that would be crazy, but I don't know. Even from a range perspective, do you think this is a selling opportunity or a buying opportunity? Just asking for a friend. What do you guys think? If Phil has a deviation here at 2.41, yeah, if he takes the last 3 years lows and it reclaims back inside, you know, statistically speaking, what is the next probable outcome if this low is reclaimed? Who can tell me? So if 2022 low is reclaimed, where the price should go? Anyone? Let's see if we have any smart asses here. So if it takes the lows, no. If it takes the lows here, and we have a clear reclaim, we have this, and it reclaims back inside. Where it goes? Who can tell me? There you go. Yeah, Hitan. No, not zero. Not zero. So if we reclaim the swing failure of the 2022 low, it will go for the high. You'll think, but it's impossible. No, it's not impossible. I don't think most of altcoins they will not make a new all-time high. I'm definitely not targeting $400. That's absurd. But I will target this high, and that would be a 14x. Oh my God, look at this, a 14x. Wow, who would have thought? Who would have thought? But I was told that it's impossible to make a 10x this market. Well, yeah, if you bought here, it is. I don't know. You can't wait to get out that break even if you bought here. Yeah. But yeah, it's a yearly candle here. But man, even this, if this is a 5 minute chart, imagine it's a 5 minute chart. You don't care about what you see here on the time frame. It's a 5 minute chart. This is the F King setup to go. This is the setup to go. Yeah. Oh, it's absurd to think that Paul, yeah, Bukur. So yeah, easy 14x here. Or let's be conservative and speak about the candle body highs. That's a 13x. That's a 13x right there. Yeah. even if you buy it right now, you have a 10x. And this I call a pretty high probability trade. Yeah. You think around $6 what? It will, no, I don't think it will reject here. I think this will be taken as support and it goes higher, but just my 2 cents. But yeah, just imagine that this is a 5 minute chart. Uh, LDO, I was looking at LDO. Yeah, look at this one. I just bought some LDO. I'm targeting here, 2x easily. Let's go monthly. Look at LDO here. I just posted this one. Yeah. So we just swing failure 2022. Yeah, it can go all the way down here, but I don't care. I'm playing my setup. As long as it stays above these 3 equal lows that we just swing failure, I think we are in a good position and we can speak about higher. So we definitely have the first area of supply here, but you would already have a double. So taking an advantage, taking in account this entry here and the middle of the range, you would already be risk-free. Yeah. But then who the hell would hold to the position until here? Because most people will panic because price will bounce. Then it will do the obvious retest and they say, oh my God, it's going again to zero. Duck this, duck this. It will go again to zero. No, it's just a GP golden pocket previous horizontal key level retest. And then it'll go higher. And you would have already sold here in a loss, as the majority does. So you need to um, understand the power of a plan. Exactly, Alex. Exactly. Exactly. And I bet a lot of people just sold the crap out of the coins here. I mean, yeah, it's horrible to put it. It's not a pleasant view. If you don't have cash, if you don't have more dry powder to buy these levels, which are absolutely insane levels, it's deep discount. So if you put a damn Fibonacci here to the low, from the low to the high, it's 88.6. Man, you want to buy 88.6, yeah? 88.6 is the level that you want to nail. That's let's post one more time and notify everyone that I'm live. And then we can start to be making the plans on Bitcoin, making some analysis on total, LDO, and which one was the other one? LDO and I totally forgot about that. The other one, Phil. Yeah, Phil. Let me post it, and then we can start because once I'm starting, I'm not stopping. So there we go. All right, guys, I have one thing that I'm asking, nothing else. So just go and smash that like button, smash the comments. It's a new post. I just do another new post. Comment and retweet. It helps a lot. Okay, now we can get on board and let's start. All right, can start. All right, let's go to Ethereum. Well, Ethereum, my dear Ethereum. I was just looking at this trend line here, which is yeah, since the making of Ethereum, um, and seems like the price. I mean, this low created a new internal high here, so it's totally uh, plausible and even highly probable for the price to take that trend line as support. I have some more confluences. If we are speaking some key horizontal levels, we can speak this about this key SNR here. So, for example, you can see that this candle once the price was displaced, it found enough demand in order to create this impulsive movement. So this area is very important for Ethereum right here. And last night, I mentioned on VIP, uh, not stopping. Yeah, I'm not stopping. I mentioned on VIP this level of 177, and I was so proud when I woke up. I'm going to show you. And I saw the members, man, you nailed it and stuff like that. No, I didn't nail it. It's you guys who pushed the trigger. Yeah, it wasn't me. It was you guys who pushed the trigger. So I'm really happy. 1773, 17772. So you get the idea. Um, I'm really, really proud of you guys. So this was a really nice trade here, and definitely should be risk-free right now. So this was the best entry that you could have taken. And even if we are speaking about range trading, you can see that actually the price is moving in ranges. So this area was an internal liquidity range, and here we have another internal liquidity range. Now it's all about accepting inside the value area range or not. Yeah. And we have this one, and now we have this one. And what you can see here is very interesting that we have lots of confluences. Let me add the anchor VWAP, uh, which was the one. That one, actually this one. Yeah, this one. It, ah, there you go. And we can observe that the price it's actually hovering exactly at the key support level. So we have horizontal key level, we have trend line, we have potential POC, and not speak about the FIB. We have the sweet spot here, 705, 706, whatever. You get the point. So was a really good area to start nibbling in. Um, I don't care about the time span too much. So I don't care about if Ethereum will do for 4,800 this year, next year. I really don't care about that one. I have in my plan the fact that I want to make easy money, double, and I mentioned many times that 4,800 on Bitcoin, it's still the highest probability. Well, I'm just explaining how I get 772. Didn't I explain? No? This is what I'm doing now. Yeah. So I, I mentioned the fact that the new all-time high for Ethereum remains the highest probability trade. Now, I'm not sure if this will happen next week, in 2 months from now, or anything like that. It will take time. Definitely, it will take time. And you have to give it a lot of patience. But 4.8 thousand will happen. All right. From where I don't care. As long as Ethereum is below 1.8, 1.9, it's a good area. Start nibbling in this value area, and then take the profits once we make new all-time high. And one more thing that people are ignoring is that altcoins and Ethereum never performed while Bitcoin was just pumping. They were just dragged up by Bitcoin. But if you go on the previous cycles, you will observe that Ethereum and the altcoins they only performed after the second phase of topping in Bitcoin. So, for example, here you will observe that until this phase, Ethereum and altcoins they absolutely did nothing. Only after we topped here in this phase, they really started performing. So November 21 to January, this was the phase where altcoins started doing those 10x movements. All right, so keep that in mind. And same stuff here. I mean, why can't we have the same exact pattern here on Bitcoin? And I do think we have exactly the same pattern. So I still think that this is just a bullish retest here. As long as we stay above 69,000, I think we are in a good position. Yeah. I was even I'm aiming for this retest around here. So it's a brain dead level. So we have the GP, we have the 240 weekly EMA, we have this trend line, and I do think we have the POC of this previous value area. Yeah, there we go. So we have the previous all-time high, POC, trend line, GP. You have everything that you want. Yeah, that's it. So I'm not saying we cannot take that into account, like the drop here. I will actually take that in consideration. I have some limit orders for some spot that I'm not willing to sell in the next 20 years. So yeah, so I do think Bitcoin will go higher eventually. I do think Ethereum will tap for 4.8 thousand, but you have to be prepared. Even I, I posted um, a scenario last night. Man, it was, I think, Ethereum, USDT. Let me check it out. Yeah, look at this. 12 months, 4 months. Look at this one. Look at this one. What if Ethereum goes here to test this previous year for a fair value gap at 886 or 700? I'm not trolling necessarily, but these things can happen. Are you prepared for that? But yeah, seriously or not, anything can happen in crypto. Right now, we are in a very good area of support, so we have to play them level by level. That's the best approach. Right now, we are at a very good support area. Definitely anything that is below 1.3, then 800, 900, and then this area, it's a big discount that you want to nibble in that area. Right now, what is very important, we have to be taking in account the reclaim of uh, 2,100. So this is very important key level. Also, you want to take in consideration this one. So 2,000 is a very big psychological level, very important psychological level, and uh, we need to reclaim that level, because if we are not reclaiming that level, what means, and we are closing the monthly candle below 1.9 thousand, what that means? Anyone knows here? We have any smart fellows? I mean, I know everyone is smart, but not too much. I love that nowadays you cannot tell anyone that it's stupid. You're not allowed. So you know why we need to close above that one, and what will happen if we don't close above the 2K? So the idea is that if we close above, then it means we have acceptance. Uh, we have acceptance back in the range, back in this value area. Yeah. So it means that we will be reclaiming, and most likely it will go for the highs once again. So we have a very high probability set up here in the next month, March, April. If we reclaim back inside the value area, damn it, playing too much with, I drank too much coffee. So if we are reclaiming back inside the value area, most likely it will go to range highs. If we close the monthly below this key horizontal level, it's not good. It will most likely go and retest the range lows here, basic range levels. It will go for the value area low. Yeah, like 1.2 thousand. So we have to be very careful with these levels, and we have to keep an eye on them. Definitely, it's a good area to start nibbling in, but nibble in with a plan. You don't want to randomly nibble in and then say, well, who would have thought that the price can go all the way down to 1.2 thousand? Well, if you don't have a plan, then I totally get you why it took it by surprise. All right, simple. and noob kind of analysis. You don't need a PhD to do this kind of analysis. Keep it simple. Uh, Man, I'm so happy with people along in this area. Really proud of you boys. Really proud of you. You guys nailed these longs here. And 770, 170 here. Excellent ones. All right. And if you are late to the live, you can rewind and see how I came up with the levels. If you don't understand, then it means that I'm a wizard and I just dreamed about them. I had a dream where 1,770 will hold. All right. Yeah, enough talking here. We have two weekly equal lows. So right now on Bitcoin, I do think that we will go and retest the value area low of the previous range. So let's delete this one, Bitcoin, USDT. Let's make a little plan. Delete everything. All right. So, okay, let's make a little, how do you put it, executing plan? Stuff like that. And I start to think that I'm worse and worse at speaking English day by day, the older I get. I don't like that. Because I cannot articulate complex words, and I don't like it. All right, and let's look at this one. Boom, easy. So right now we are at an intermediate value area. What that means? What do you observe here? What do you observe here? So definitely price, you don't want the price to accept below 73,000. 73,000 is like lava. Yeah, don't touch the lava. Because if it accepts below that POC area, it will most likely go to the value area low, basic concepts. All right. So yeah, if the price wants to tomorrow or in 2 days, I think we have the blood moon, something like that. Grok told me that these guys they love it. Well, who am I to argue with Grok and what he says? I don't necessarily believe in this kind of stuff, but we have good confluences with the fact that we might just have one more dump here to retest this previous range high. And what that will make, it's actually we will be confirming if we just start consolidating this area, yeah, something like this, we'll be confirming just another range here. So rally, base, rally, base, rally, base, rally. But the important concept on rally-based rally is the fact that you don't want to accept under the previous range value area high. And having this gap makes me think that market makers will want to spend some time between 95,000 and 74,000. Maybe, I don't know, they have in plan to bore you to death. Maybe, who knows? And to capitulate your bags and say, well, fuck it. I'm not investing in these markets anymore. It can be, and we actually can speak about a late cycle pump into quarter 4, and we can speak about um, autumn to winter, September, October, November, December. We can do that. Yeah, it can bore us to that in this range, and then only in somewhere here, September to December, we can have these moves. But it depends a lot on what they want from this gap in the volume. They want it to reclaim it fast and then get back inside the value area here. So this is the pivot low, 89,000. It's the most important area at the moment. So we have 89,000 and 73,000, these two. Hey, good morning, Russian. Good morning, Menace. So these are my plans. Uh, it depends a lot on what it does here. If it reclaims, most likely it will target again the highs. So if we get a reclaim like this, then we reject POC. Most likely it will target the highs once again, and then maybe new all-time high. I'm looking at 147 for a long period of time. Have some confluences there. All right. And let's go back to low time frame. All right, because this live is not necessarily about daily, but I wanted to shed some light in the panic that occurs in on X, and man, it's crazy. It's crazy. And just keep the things a bit simple. Look at the weekly FEG. And weekly FEG, it's holding 1 week above the FEG, second week above the FEG, the third week above the FEG. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. All right. What we have here is actually a swing failure of the previous 2 weeks, and it's very bullish. The fact that we reclaim the previous lows of the previous two weekly FEGs. Yeah. All right. Look at this. Okay. Look at this. So we just reclaimed this violent week to the downside. We consolidated with candle bodies, which is very good. Basically, the price should pump all the way up in the high of the candle, which low was swept. And if we are speaking about an internal range here, we can look at this one. Yeah, isolated. Let's go on 8 hours a little bit. So we already see that we reclaimed this pivot low. Any retest of this area will be a buying opportunity. Keep that in mind. Man, I should have just layered my drawings. Damn it. Yeah. All right. I think from here I should create a new group. This is the monthly to weekly. Hide that crap. There you go. And yeah, here we are inside the monthly FEG. All right. Let's put a volume here inside this one. There we go. So we concluded that here is the previous high, is the high of the week which created that high volatility environment. And you can see it's just a coincidence, no? It's exactly at the POC. Oh, damn it, that's a coincidence. Uh, I love coincidences. Well, that's too low. Let's check out this one. Yeah, that's about it. At the highs here, range highs. So if you are long from 77,000, as you should have been, because I mentioned last night to be long, first TP should be nowhere near this area. You don't have any reasons to take profit around here, because as long as we are reclaiming below value area low here, most likely the price will go to POC. And you can see it's trying to get in that area. It's going to try to violate the POC, and then even maybe the value area high. So you can see very nice long that people managed to punt last night, and I'm really proud of them. Because I was sleeping, I just created a plan. I told them, guys, do this, and they had the alarms, and they did it. They're long. I had a limit order, but I had it with a very wide stop loss in case it stops me out. So I'm long, but not close because I was sleeping, not close to the risk to reward that people got here. All right, let's go 4 hours here. We have a long way until the GP here, around here. And I don't see too many confluences on the GP. The best confluence that I find for the short side is most likely 78.6 here. Maybe these two equal highs will be the first area of resistance. I would be looking around here. Definitely. Swing failure of this pivot highs in the POC. This would be the first area of resistance. I can see this swing failure happening. Something like this. Yeah, yeah, I really like it. Mr. Bean, signals, sir. Signals, sir. Uh, yeah, this is a good area. Let's put an alarm here for a potential scalp short. Definitely, I want an alarm around here for a scalp long. All right. Let me check the previous month low, previous day low, Monday low, current year low, previous 4 hour low. This is quite important here. But I would definitely go with daily open more. Ethereum targets. Oh, I cannot give this answer, guys. All right. And so this one, it's already played out. Let's go on a 50 minutes chart here. You guys asked me some questions that answers cannot be given. We have a big FEG here inside the daily open and the previous low. So anything in this box between these lines would be a good opportunity to long. Hey, good morning. Even if we speak about a potential standard deviation because we have a bullish market structure shift, I already see them happening here at the middle of the range, POC. So we have some confluence. 0, 1 out. All right. Okay, let's go on Ethereum right now. Enough speaking about daily on Ethereum. YouTube live streams always the same time. Well, I only hold one live stream on YouTube, which is today, Tuesday. I don't hold any other live streams on YouTube. It's just this one. Yeah. So only one live stream. PJ is the one that holds a daily live stream for public. Lots of value, if you ask me. Lots of value in that one. He's just making 40 minutes. So in a 40 minutes time, you can get your plan for the day. So yeah. And this one is the live that I'm actually doing day in, day out um, for the VIP guys, making the plans, drawing the important aspects of what I see in the market and how we should position ourselves. All right, let's go and look a bit at others. I don't know, maybe this time is different, but guys, we have a cross or golden cross here on SMA. You can see it happened here. Definitely, it can take some time. So I'm speaking about I don't know, 3, 4 months, but we have to look in the same manner as we look at the previous one. As long as it stays above this range, it will not go lower. It means that we are inside this value area. So you can see actually we are approaching the lows of the range. So anything below 200 billion, it's a good opportunity of buying. Yeah. Also, historically speaking, has been pretty accurate. The cross. I'm not a big fan necessarily of the EMAs, but it's just the confluences. So uh, you have to take in consideration, yeah, the fact that we are at the bottom of the range here, and we are tapping 78.6, 88.6, even a potential swing failure of this pivot low. But the structure is still bullish on altcoins, on others here. Yeah. And check the HMA. I'm still targeting 364 billion should be tapped. And I mean, this is a premature rejection. I don't believe in this rejection here. We we just rejected the previous high. I'm a bigger fan of the swing failure. So if this one wants to top indeed, it has to swing failure this pivot high and then just reclaim below it. And that's it. Yeah. Then I can speak about that kind of things. Like, yeah, it topped, but nowhere close. So even if we isolate the structure on a weekly to daily time frame, we are at the bottom of the range. I didn't check divergences or anything like that, but I do think that we have some divergences. Yeah, indeed. The fact that pump fund revenue is at all-time low, it's a very good thing. Um, so I'm bullish here. I think it's a trend line deviation. You can see actually the price is deviating a little bit the channel. And the channel. So I do think that we'll bounce right back inside the channel. If not, we can even test a little bit lower at value area low. As I said, swing failure of this pivot low at 189. Yeah. You have to understand. I was actually looking at the data, and spot was buying like crazy. And I usually when spot is buying like crazy, a big reversal will happen. But this time was a little bit different because spot was indeed buying, but the selling pressure was outbidding the spot, um, which is weird because market should have pushed up basically. So the market was going lower and the spot was accumulating more and more. And I'm going to show you a snippet here. There you go. So you can see here the blue line is spot. After we had this flash dump, you can see they started buying. The lower it went, and the perpetual is just not interested in the markets right now. So I do think that smart boys they are buying. The risk to reward is very good here, and they are buying. They are nibbling in Ethereum and Bitcoin. Not to mention the altcoins. They are in a very good area if you want to have a good risk to reward ratio. But guys, keep in mind the plan. A lot of you they just come back and say, "Well, I um, I dragged my bags all the way down." Well, why didn't you sold half on a double? Why don't you have a plan? So don't come and uh, not cry maybe, but you need to be responsible for everything that you take. I don't like insisting on this regard, but everyone is responsible for the decision that he takes in the market, and that's the reality. Yeah, and they are trying to manipulate these things, especially on weekends when there is not enough volatility and the buyers, the big institutions are not there. And then they are doing it on a Monday once again. But same stuff. It's weird because actually they are buying. All right. I bought some fill here, and I bought some. Where is that one? The other one. Fill LDO. I bought some LDO too. I like the swing failure of this previous years. I don't know. Let's go even 15 minutes. I think we can speak about the potential bot here. Maybe Paul can frame it, but 5 minutes. LDO, LDO USDP, LDO USD. Yeah, yeah. Let's go 12 months. You can see the swing failure of this previous years ago. So imagine someone is trading 12 months with with 5 minutes. Yeah. Imagine trading 12 months with 1 minute. So if we speak about the potential AB equals CD, we might be looking at this high here at 9. Maybe Paul can frame it. And we can take even something like this, maybe. 1.5. I'm not a big fan of this, that risk to reward ratio. But actually, yeah, this is a swing failure of this pivot high. Somewhere around here can be a very good risk to reward. Actually, we have an FEG untapped. Yeah, we have some liquidity untapped. So there is a probability that at New York, they will go for this low. Yeah, I like this one. Or even this one, we'll see. All right, let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Well, he doesn't care about this 4-hour FEG. Maybe he takes it as inverse FEG and we'll take it as support, goes in 83,000, rejects that 4-hour HMA. Someone said in the chat that, well, why I'm not giving some altcoin setups? Well, let's look a little bit at some altcoin setup. What should I give you? You want to chase the market? I'm not a big fan of chasing the market. I never chase the market. I'm buying the big dumps. That's what I'm doing. I buy the deep discount and I sell the deep premium. I'm not a big fan of. I bought some Tau, but you already can see, yeah, no, it's swing failure this low. Yesterday I was looking at the coins which outperformed in the dump, and I saw coins like Hyperliquid holding nicely. Rare, look at this one. I managed to buy around here at 0.05. Already made a bang the double on Rare. I don't know what are they healing, but this is on spot. It's one of my spot bags. AKT, I don't know what's that. Yeah, exactly. Paul has a good point. It's a Dalai Lama all over the place. But yeah, here it actually looks like Ethereum reclaimed. Yeah. But we are long. I mean, we have long positions, both Ethereum and Bitcoin. We are long from the lows. Nothing that I will not take any other position. VIP is long from 1770. Yeah. So I'm not a big fan of taking anything. We have a very good entry, and I will not take anything else. Swings. What the hell is this? Never heard of it. Still guy, man, I don't want to see shitcoins. Even though I know this crap will pump at some point, I absolutely don't like them. Don't like them. Oh, where is Gandalf? We have the $9. Man, I waited for this level for 1 year and a half since January 24. Yeah, 1 year and something. So, and I have my $9 now. Imagine saying that this FEG will not get filled. Now I do think that it has all the reasons to resume the pump. Do I take a request like go left, go right, and stuff like that? If that kind of request, no, I'm not taking any. Previous year low. Let's check it out. 1 month. Well, call me crazy, but we can speak about the potential 3 drives on a really high time frame. We can speak about this one, and there we go. 3 drives pattern here. but we can see it even lower at 0.14 or even 0.12. Yeah, something like that. Someone asking about render. Well, render it's uglier than say, because what we did it's actually accepted below this value area because of this candle, the big candle. What it did it's actually just flipped the previous range lows, value area lows, and look at what the price is doing. Is trying to accept. If it accepts inside this value area, most likely the price will go to the mid range. We can speak about this area. 1.92. I know someone which name starts with F, and he said that his whole net worth is render, and he was so happy when it was $12, $13, and he was taking so many snapshots, and he was so proud that his net worth is in render, and he said he's not taking profits until $40 or $100. Wonder what happened with him. I wonder what happened with him. So yeah, render it has to reclaim above 3, and it has to reclaim above 3.4 in order to be back inside the value area and have a potential target at $12. PJ actually it's not PJ, he's Stefan, I'm PJ. It's mentioning about hype. KuCoin? Yeah. Yeah, 3-bar fractal bottom here. It's not looking bad, but I mean the downslope is still there on it. I'd like to see for me to get bullish, I'd like to see this like a bullish market structure shift, maybe reclaim of this previous low, because right now we are at this resistance, which I don't quite like. Yeah, we reclaim, not yet, we didn't reclaim this high. Yeah, we are still below it, so as long as there, yeah, we can even see $11. So if we reclaim here, it's a very good sign of strength. Let's look Solana. I'm not yet interested in Solana. I want the swing failure of 108. So sometimes when I don't have a clear analysis on Bitcoin or Ethereum, what I'm doing is I just looking at some big gaps. For example, if I'm expecting Solana to dump again to 109, what that means? It means that most likely I'll have another dump. So I do think that we'll have another dump here at 109, swing failure of that pivot low. When, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, guys, just do a favor and please smash that like button if you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, I don't care. I'm sorry. All right. Algo is getting to some interesting levels. I mean, this one went from 0.09 to almost a 10x. A lot of people, a lot of altcoins, they have to accept back inside the value area. They have to reclaim some key levels in order to be bullish back again. For example, Sui. If this one it's not taking 2.18 as support, most likely it will accept back inside its value area. And we can speak about deviation, and it will not look too good. Yeah, so what it should do, it's actually something like this. A lot of altcoins, they are at a key level. do or die kind of stuff. I bought some Ondo here. You can see why at 0.75. AR, I'm quite bullish on this one. Why I'm bullish? Because it performed nicely, not because I don't know I married this coin, but it performed quite nice. So I do think it will have its 5 minutes once again, maybe a little bit lower. Take this fair value gap, weekly FEG, and maybe retest this neckline. Yeah, it is there. I mentioned is there the 3 bar fractal. You're implying a little breakout, though. What is there? Whiff. Even though I hate, look at the location of this shitcoin, and I would even delete it. Delete it. All right. Again, whiff. It's a sign. I have double whiff. Double whiff. Uh, Scallop. I remember this one was an airdrop from Sui. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, look at Rose. Look at Rose. It's Rose dying or it wants to reclaim. Man, this can be the power of three of history. The risk to reward is absolutely juicy. If we speak about the range here. I observed yesterday that RLC is very strong. I did bought some RLC around here at the dump. It's very strong. It's looking nice and in a good location. Doge. Doge tapped 1.6 to 1.8 in the 200 weekly EMA. Not bad. Another thing that people are misjudging and not understanding necessarily. So a lot of people are saying that most altcoins they broke the weekly structure into a bearish order flow. Um, for example, this one we can see this area indeed has been broken here, and we had a bearish retest around here. But what I'm looking at actually it's the fact that they are not necessarily in a trend, and they haven't been in a trend for a long period of time, for 4 years now, and they have just been in a range, as you can observe, deviating from the range lows to the range highs, and altcoin season is just the rich and smart guys. They are just rotating from one to another. Yeah, Beam, I really like Beam, and I think that they milked it quite nicely. Oh my God. Yeah, it came exactly to the listing price. It came exactly to the listing price here. I love it. As long as it stays above this 0.04, it's good. And we can speak about a range. It's even a 10x, 8x, Albert. And yeah, I did bought. I'm a buyer here. As long as it stays above, I mean, we can even deviate. I'm okay with that one. Do something like this, take the lows, and then stay reclaims and consolidates around here. I'm okay with that one, but I wanted to stay above this 0.04 because if it doesn't do that, most likely it will look like this. We have to be careful. Yeah, well, nothing to say about this one. It tried to reclaim above this previous low, but it was just a deviation. It needs more range. And what it did, it actually went to take all the stop losses of the people who had a stop loss below this low. And now that they cleaned everything, they can actually go higher. It's crazy. Yesterday, I saw that one of the strong coins is EWT. God knows what this coin is doing, but I saw that in the dump was holding insanely nice, and I managed to buy some of it. Spot, so it's not anything, but I really don't know what this coin is about. But I bought some. It was one of the best winners yesterday. I didn't went on analysis here on total three. Let's check total three. Ooh, I had already the analysis done. So we need to write the trend line. Look at my squiggly line. It's respecting the squiggly line. So it's in the perfect spot right now. Yeah. We just need to respect this trend line. And it looks like it's holding. Looks like it's holding. Everyone is expecting a blood moon dump. Well, I'm not saying it won't happen, but what if we are front running it? We'll see. We'll see. We have to get above this previous high. It's not good if it stays below it. The more time it stays below it, the more time it gets back inside this range. Yeah. Others, I think that we already discussed about weekly time frame, monthly, and that's dominance actually. We discussed about this one. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance a bit. What I'm doing. So we're looking at the weekly time frame. We should be rejecting. This week should close below. So that means maybe we pump the blood moon in the event to 61.8 and here in the golden pocket 62. We do something like this. And then we close the weekly below and have something like this. Can happen. What is important actually, we need the candle body to close below this supply area. If we look at the 4 hour or the daily, we can it's not swept. What the hell? The data is wrong on the weekly. Weekly says this is the week. Even daily, we swept it. It's weird. It just changes the highs. So yeah, we should go for this one at least. It's just an internal range. We can speak about this range here. Nothing too fancy right now. Yeah. That would mean something like this, and then we get a little relief. Classic stuff. DXY. Well, as long as it's in this channel, and we just need to speak about this range. You can see actually deviated the range highs. Now it should go for the range lows. So we are mid, we're in the mid area. Well, I'm not a very smart guy to put it like that, but you can see that actually when we had the VIX spikes, market took a hit. I I think I need to color template. Ew, what I did, man, I destroyed your guys' eyes. So this is the bounce area of VIX. It's back from when I had the white templates, and now it should pump a little bit here into the highs. So we are halfway there. It can push a little bit higher. And usually when VIX is rejecting this area, then we have pump in the markets. Yeah. So we have room for higher. This is the premium and this is the deep premium of VIX. There you go. Usually when I see the price here, I have some alerts. When I see the price here, I just buy. I have a fund special made for that. Yeah. When I see the price here, it's a buy. When you see the price here, even more in that regard. Yeah, I need to make my chart back. Uh, what was Blue Knight? This one? I think so. All right, let's get back at Ethereum and Bitcoin. Well, previous 4-hour high. I see that Ethereum is fighting a little bit with the previous 4-hour high here, even with Asia high because the session has closed. You can see here, even Bitcoin is struggling a little bit with that one. But we can see that Bitcoin is way stronger than Ethereum. Previous 4-hour high, we have it here on Bitcoin, while Ethereum is fighting with it here. So I think we can have a little pullback around these levels. For longs, previous month low, daily open for Bitcoin, and for Ethereum, I would look at the same stuff, previous 4-hour low or the previous day low. Those would be my targets. And we are already for 1 hour in 10 minutes. Someone mentioned CRV. I didn't took a look at CRV, though. Yeah, well, yeah, we tapped this area. From where I bought, I'm really not interested on CRV anymore because I bought it here. I made some nice money. So buying at 0.21, it's quite a difference, 21 to 34. That's why I'm not looking at it too much. But yeah, it's in a good area. You can buy some if that's what your plan says. Let me know if you guys have any other requests. I think we can call it a session. For me, I'm not taking any other longs. Wrap it up a little bit. I'm not taking any other longs. I'm in all the positions that I want. I have Bitcoin and Ethereum. I don't have this risk to reward because I wasn't awake at when people took it. When we made the swing failure, I was sleeping like a baby, but it's not a problem. I just use a very wide stop loss. Um, I would only take, as I said earlier, if we pump a little bit higher, let's say 2000, we reject 2000, and then we tap 1.8 thousand again. So have patience, focus, give it time. And if you want to nibble in altcoins, I do think they have a acceptable location if you want to do that. Acceptable location. Even Zen, look at some from $7 to 46 was a nice rally. and they will have the rallies back again. It's just a matter of when, not a matter of if. A lot of people started. I saw actually don't do that. So I saw yesterday someone, no, 2 days ago, someone saying that he's de-risking. You cannot de-risk when you're minus 80% on your portfolio. That it's absurd. You're cutting your positions while they are 80% underwater. You're cutting them when you have a stop loss of 2, 3, 4%, not when you are down 80%. You have to keep that in mind. All right? Yeah, Menace. Tao? What about Tao? I spoke about Tao. No. Well, we swing failure these lows here. Tao it's weak. Look at this weekly. We accepted back inside this value area, so the price it's hovering between these two areas right now. Maybe a reaccumulation phase, but 350 will be resistance, and what is below 200 and 162 will be a good demand area here on Tao. E-gold, USDT, E-gold. Let's delete everything here. Well, it needs to accept back inside this previous range. If not, it's cooked. If not, most likely it will even target $6. So as long as it's not coming back inside the range here, so we need a quick reclaim on altcoins, on a lot of them, something like this. This is what we need. And I think we are close to be having that. Just my 2 cents. I do think that we might get it. Sonic, but it's SUSDT. And why they needed to change the name? FET or FTM? It's not FTM anymore. No, whatever. I'm not calling this a deep discount. Deep discount would be a swing failure of this pivot low at 26, 21. Right now it's at medium, middle of the range, something like that. So I'm not a big fan. Guys, smash that like button if you haven't, please. We only have 31 likes. Let's get it to 50, please. I know you can do that. I know you can do that. And regarding to the beloved, e-gold is not my beloved. I have 0.5 from my capital in e-gold. It's not one of the coins that I would break my neck for. It's just another shitcoin. We have a nice discount on ontology. Oh, I forgot about one. What did one do? Let's look at one. A lot of people were damn bullish on this one. Well, I'm waiting for my entry, seems like. But it doesn't have a great, doesn't look like it has a very, Luis, I mentioned it a lot of times. I have TIA, Tao, Algo, CFX, Dusk. These are the biggest bags. But Tao is just because I traded it, not because I bought it. I had a plan where I focused a lot on some influencer and I head shorted my bags. Yeah, Albert, what it's below $8 to $6 on injective is easy 10x. So this is, guys, these are the areas where you are making your 10x, not where you're I'm not getting again in that discussion. I hate it, but Your favorite influencers always they say, well, it will go. So for example, if you got Shield Injective at 33, and it will go to 89 bucks, which where I think it will go. This is my area to sell. Um, you will make a double. But you want to make a double or you want to make a 15x? It's absurd to think like that. It's absolutely absurd because influencers, the big ones, they are just telling you, well, eventually you will make money and eventually it will go there and you will be very happy with your position. Well, depends. Because if you bought 1,000 and you'll sell 2,600, you'll say, ah, I made some money, I didn't lose. But if you invest 1,000 and make 15,000, you'll say, well, okay, that was a good area to buy. I outsmart 99% of people. So yeah, Albert, 6.2, that area. I even have at 5.7, but I think they will. What is below $8? It's a deep discount on injective. Yeah, Alex, exactly, exactly, precisely. Well, let's wrap it up. Let's call it a session. The plans are made. I'm just waiting for my pullback here. Be careful with this swing failure at 84,000 on Bitcoin. Ethereum, I would be careful here at the Wyckoff check of this weekly open. We have this hold area. Maybe we can look at the GP. Yeah, around here. 2000 area is very important for Ethereum, so we have to keep an eye on that one. If I get my retracement in 1.8, I will long. By the way, I get a lot of DMs regarding, well, I don't have access to your Discord. The link has expired and stuff like that. Link is not expired. If you cannot enter, it means you have been banned because you entered, you got verified, and you left. Easy. It's not just another Discord where you enter and leave at your own will and you're just fooling around. No, we are just trying to make a difference here. Keep it closed and focus on this. We need to focus a lot for what is coming. A lot of people, they don't get it, but it's up to them. We are not other people. If you want to join VIP, it's closed. Premium, I think PJ has 4 spots left, so you can DM him for premium. I'll be opening VIP in 3 weeks, but it's not the time to speak about it right now. And regarding the education part, we are close on Capua 1 and 2. We are just at the middle. I don't know when or if we will have another session. It depends a lot on what will come. If we get the bull market around the corner, not the bull market, the expansive move, I mean, around the corner, I think we'll be focused on that one because a lot of people will be taken by surprise. A lot of people will not be able to execute. A lot of people will not have a plan, and boom, you just missed a 10x on your portfolio, and the next one comes in 4, 5, 6 years. So I don't have the time for that. We don't want to waste that possibility. Yeah, it's up to you. What are you doing with your time, and what are you doing with the possibility of 10xing your portfolio? We know what to do. We have our plans in place, and we are executing them day in, day out. What are you doing? It's up to you. PJ is confirming. Yeah, as I said, 4 spots for premium. DM him if you want to jump up. We'll be live again in 4 hours at the premium trading session. Keep in mind, it's a big week. It's a big week, so it can get really, 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 as you see, it's already really volatile. But just my 2 cents, it's a big week, and you want to protect capital. Maybe you want to stay spot if you don't know what you're doing. For me, Monday low was the play. I mentioned the whole yesterday, the fact that Monday low, it's a very crucial point right now due to the fact that we have this location uh, confluence. And right now I'll be just trimming some profits when I see weakness. Um, Furthermore, yeah, today New Year session will be for everyone. So see you guys in the New Year trading session with some potential setups. Let's see what maybe we can find some scalps. Usually, New Year gives us a reversal, so most likely we'll be in for a short position or take the profits from the long and then hunt again some long positions. Yeah. Until then, have a happy Tuesday, and we'll see you in the next trading session in 4 hours. Thank you very much. Bye bye.